Hello.
How are you today?
Good. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Welcome, everybody, to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and most importantly, tell a friend. Okay, so I see all of the alerts went out on Twitter and YouTube, so yay. Before we jump into this mess. So on the docket today, we have the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 11, episode 20, New Year, Old Grudges. This is the season finale. I can't believe they got 20 episodes out of this and did not lose like momentum.
I agree.
Hey, Kelly. But overall, one, what'd you think of this episode? And two, what'd you think of the season as a whole?
The season overall was good, but it left me with more questions. But I like the fact that it left me more questions.
And I think it's supposed to do that because this is supposed to be the setup, the primer for the reunion that's supposed to answer all of the questions. Hey, Susan. Hey, Trey. Welcome. I didn't want like another explosive blowout in here.
Right.
I wanted to be left with, wait, what's going to happen?
You know what it is? It's like this was a very good season finale for this particular season because they didn't give us too much. And the question, the questions aren't bad in pertaining to this season because this is one of those seasons that we don't need a wrap up here. We want a wrap up at the reunion.
But still, if we're talking about the whole season, right? I still think that there was a good story arc from the beginning to the end. And with the final comments on each of the ladies, I think we tied it up in a nice little bow that can be untied again for the reunion to address other things. Like I thought it was a nice start, middle, and end. It was a good story.
It worked out. So we had no clue how this was going to play out, especially since the season, which is interesting, this season played out in real time as we were watching the show. That added to the intrigue for me. Going, And especially when the girls really didn't just go along with Erica, which I was kind of surprised. I mean, some did, let's be honest, some did. But for the most part, they were catching things and they weren't really glossing over it. Did some of them gloss over it on the show itself? Yes. But did they gloss over it in the confessionals? No. Which means that mess is on camera either way, which means it's going to come out at the reunion. So either way, I'm okay for it. Would I have rather they come out on the show? Yes. But the reunion is going to be fire. Do I think I need it for at parts? No. But either way, I'm going to be here for it.
With Trey. So you agree with Trey?
Yes.
And her comment? Okay.
Oh, this was a good 3-part reunion.
Well,
a good 3-part reunion.
Here's the thing. I like the twist that they ended with a beginning. See what I'm saying? Like they ended the season with the beginning of the Chinese New Year. And I thought that was a nice little twist and a segue leading us into season 12 because they starting to film like within days from now, right?
Yes.
So I like that. I am not going to say anything about the reunion because, I've been the victim of the Bravo production company okie doke one too many times. I have to get into like at least the second part of the reunion before I can say anything about it because I don't want to look like a dingleberry.
No, that happens with Bravo. But this one is interesting because they gave us way more juicy clips than they normally do, and I'm going to give it to Andy right now. From what I've seen, he was playing no games with her.
He was like, I know how much you make. What?
I was just like, what? And like he wasn't being shady either. It was just straight direct. And I don't think we've really seen that from him before.
Child.
I was shocked.
Yesterday was the first of the stumbling and bumbling that Erica Jane is doing. I thought it was just a reunion, but when she was at that lunch with the ladies and she she stumbled over her story like she
Hmm.
forgot it. And she did because she changed it yet again.
Yeah, that was
Child.
sad. That was pitiful. That was pitiful. I
And I don't
mean,
care how many tears she sheds at this reunion. And honestly, now I have been saying that her fashions have been going downhill for at least the past 3 seasons. When Dorit started amping up her fashions, Erica James started going down. And I'm wondering if that was the beginning of the end of the money train,
hmm
you know?
it
So,
had to because like if you say last year, excuse me, last year, mm, I'll say 2 years ago. Let's go 2 years because she came in on such a high. You could kind of see the
mhm,
decline starting about 2-ish years ago. And remember,
mhm,
2-ish years ago is when um they sold that house in Arizona that she didn't know they
mhm,
had. You know
mhm,
what I mean? So I'm gonna give it that. But one more talk about the reunion real quick.
mhm.
When Andy said, well, this and this, but he transferred $20 million into your account. I was like, oh,
I
I was like
know.
not expecting that. I'm like,
Child, child
do
is
you
a
want to go through
mess.
the episode?
Yeah, there were segments. Let's not specifically segment
Yeah,
by segment, but let's just hit the hot points of
right,
each,
exactly. I
not
agree.
the filler parts. Well, the show opens with Dorit coming home and asking her daughter if she like what she wearing. No, the daughter asks her, "What are you wearing?" And she goes, "Louis Vuitton." And she goes, "Do you like it?" And the daughter goes, "No, not with the Gucci." Between PK and them little kids shading Dorit, they should open every episode like that. Yeah, Susan, I like the New Year party as well. Okay, so we see Erica and Crystal at the restaurant that she's planning this New Year's Eve, this Chinese New Year party at, and this is a really big thing for Crystal, and she wants to share a bit of her and her culture with the ladies, and I
Hmm.
liked it. I liked it. She got this restaurant exclusively for them, and when they were in there looking around, I was like, that looked like Kill Bill.
That was hilarious that you even said that because that's what it was.
Yeah, I didn't realize it until I watched the episode twice because my friend called me while this was on when I was watching the replay last night.
Hmm.
And so I missed that, but I kept on saying, God, that looks like Kill Bill. And my friend's like, who's Kill Bill? I was like, never mind. And so then this morning I watched it again to finish off my notes and they said it. And I was like, oh gosh, I know something about pop culture. Yay. Because I don't really watch movies. That's why.
Gotcha.
And Crystal hopes it'll go well. Subtle hint to Erica, don't fuck up my event.
Right. That's pretty much what it was. Like, don't you be acting a fool at my event.
Yeah, and Erica's saying that is she cool with Sutton? No, she isn't over it yet. But again, she's saying she's not going to ruin it for everybody. And Erica will remember who is with her and who is against her. Girl, this is not the mob. I
Right.
just think it's coming over really thuggish. I don't know.
Mm-mm-mm. Whole thing.
It be wearing Fashion Nova saying it's Versace. Thank you, Bobby. Oh my God. Between you and Black Lavender, I just can't. Oh, jeez. All right, so that's going to happen. I'm looking forward to this already. So Sutton, then we see Sutton going to Kathy's project. Kathy renovating a mega mansion.
Right.
And gonna sell it for $53 million.
Talking about this is the home I have for me and Rick. It was for her and Rick, but he prefers the old home, and she was fine with that. And it's 18,000 square feet. Like, excuse you?
And only 5 bedrooms.
Right.
What? So that's double Nene Leak's mansion, because hers is around 9 and change.
Yeah.
It look amazing though.
So I can't wait to see. I hope they show pictures when it's done. I want to see when it's done.
It probably finished before Sutton's place did.
Yeah.
But besides seeing the beautiful house and Sutton getting picked up and brought into the place, because her and this poor boot, Kathy has a nice little talk with Sutton. I think she likes Sutton, and she's trying to broker peace between Sutton and Erica for the benefit of her friend Crystal in this event. And I did appreciate Sutton picking up on, is it scary that I'm actually beginning to understand Kathy's half talk? Because I was waiting for Kathy to finish that thought.
Right.
She never did.
No.
But they're going to be neighbors again soon once Sutton gets into her new house. Because I think they were neighbors before, but then she moved to Bel Air while she was renovating her second house. So that'll be good. Then we see this meetup, for dinner between Erica, Lisa, Dorrit, and Kyle. Kyle building back up that Hermes bag collection.
Good job, Kyle.
$22,500 for, and I think is that a small bag? That's not the mini. It didn't look like a jumbo.
No, it looks like the mid-size version.
I don't know. It looked too small for the mid. I don't know, but 22,500. That's a car for some people. That's like,
right.
I think I paid that for my car a long time ago. Oh my God. But Dorrit, not to be outdone, has her little Louis Vuitton product placement. One of them useless little hat boxes from, and that's only $4,850. But okay. Is there something going on with her that she's banned from Louis Vuitton because they discovered that she resells everything on Poshmark or something?
Probably.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Whose voice changed, Susan?
I think the way Erica is talking at the reunion. I think that's what Susan's referring to.
Listen, I noticed that too, Susan, because it started off in her confessionals, but then like at certain times when she was very monotone in her responses, she reminded me of like a oldish Betty Davis. Just very, or Joan Crawford, like she's going real old school Hollywood and deadpanning it. And it's not attractive. Not saying that she's not attractive, but the voice, it isn't very endearing. It's very villainous. That's how it comes over to me.
I got you. Yeah, I kind of caught that too. It gave me very like Joan Crawford-ish type of feel because it's kind of deep and raspy. Mommy Dearest, yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of strange. And I don't know how, like, and you really notice it. Just listen to the audio. If you have the TV on, walk away from it and just listen to what's being said. And that's when you pick up on it. And my thing is, if you are like trying to plead your case in the court of public opinion, and this comes up later on in the episode, like all things matter. How you present yourself, your tone of voice is very important. And I just feel like she doesn't she doesn't get there, at least with me. Doesn't seem
No,
sincere.
she doesn't.
Sincere or apologetic or even empathetic or anything like that. It's just very droll. Wow. Okay, so after we get over the purse shock, Kyle, again, I felt she was super, super messy in this scene. And it was unnecessary because why are we still bringing this mess up with Sutton? So she asked Erica how she feels about Sutton. And Erica says she's in a good place with herself. And if Sutton comes with something stupid, that's on her. Okay, reasonable answer. But then Kyle goes in and says, well, I had a conversation with Sutton and she feels that she thought that you weren't honest about the accident. Who cares? We left this behind a couple of episodes ago. So this fires up Erica again. Does Kyle understand the assignment?
No.
I didn't understand why this was done. So Erica says, F that bitch. My story is true. It will always be the same and it will never change. And then she starts talking about Tom and this accident, and she stumbles over the story. And when she picks up, the story has changed because now she's saying that her son helped her find him, or the son found Tom at the bottom of the ravine. Whereas, and she mentions La Quinta. We go back, Shady Production gives us that clip from La Quinta, and she says she found him. No mention of her son.
None.
What's going on here? Yes, Kelly. Kyle, stop doing that. Stop doing that. And Susan, okay, so the story did change.
Yes. So you remember the first story, one of the stories was her son drove down. Okay, no, that was the burglary incident. My bad. But yeah, remember he got lost or whatever, but it's behind their house. Right. Then somehow he drove the car over at the little cliff thing. Then it was he called her. Remember?
Right. Because I said how the phone worked.
Right. He called her, right? Then he was unconscious for 12 hours. Now it's gone to that he was unconscious for 12 hours. She found him, and then now it's her son helped her find him.
All of this is gonna get called into evidence if ever they go to court over this. Oh my God, this is the strangest story ever. It's not only the never-ending story, but it is the ever-changing story at this point. And what I hate about Kyle, you could tell in Kyle's face at the table that she realized that there was an inconsistency, and yet she said nothing. And then got really messy in her confessional to the Kyle should not be returning for next season.
Yeah, it's whole mess. She, like I said, like you just said perfectly. This is what she's done all season. Like she catches everything, but says nothing to Erica's face. But I can't wait till the reunion comes when Erica lets her know like she didn't appreciate them talking about her and laughing.
Is it true that they had a private blowout at the reunion? Like all these little pieces of gossip are dropping regarding what happens like on stage and then backstage at the reunion.
Oh yeah, like them two had private. I think wasn't it Crystal who said that? It was Crystal.
Kyle went on Watch What Happens Live and said that they are fine and that she spoke to Erica yesterday. Well, meaning the day before she was on there.
I want voice notes to prove that you spoke to her. I need speaking, not text messages, please. Thank you.
Oh my God. Ablavi, why does Kyle need to come back? And so should Muhammad now that he's broke? Oh my God. He wasn't really on the show. He was just like a casual, look, not a casual, but like Lisa's friend, and then
Yeah.
Thing's ex-husband, Yolanda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. I don't know. Did they bulldoze Muhammad's house yet?
I haven't heard about it.
That's gonna be tricky because it's like right on a cliff with other, not a cliff, like yeah, kind of like a hill with other houses below and around. That's a mess. But great way to lose your fortune, Muhammad.
Right.
Oh. Okay, so we get an update on Garcelle. She went on her date. There was no chemistry. I don't think he liked her. She didn't like him. She's saying that she's not going to continue doing the dating coach, and the hairstylist was like, "Oh well, on to the next one." And she's ready for Brad Pitt. That was a wasted storyline, in my opinion. That's it.
Yeah.
Then we see all the ladies getting ready. And I did like that Crystal called Sutton. And it seems like they are really trying to make an effort to move forward in their friendship, put things behind them. And Crystal was kind of funny in that little confessional where she said, I'm getting to know Sutton's style, gold dress, check, black leather, ugly leather pants. No. And she was funny.
She was. She's not bad. It just took her a while. It took her a
She still got to
while.
work her way back with me. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the reunion. Because I saw that clip where Erica snapped at her and said, "Is this remorseful enough?" or something like that. You trying to be friends with Erica? Child, Erica bites the hand that feeds her.
Oh, always.
Okay, so we get to the restaurant. Crystal and Rob arrive first. He looks very dapper. I love a velvet. I don't think that was like a tuxedo jacket. I just love a velvet one. Very elegant. We also meet Crystal's mom, Tina, and her boyfriend, Marshall. He was adorable. And I didn't realize that her dad and her grandparents all passed away within 2 years of each other.
Yeah, that was sad.
Wow. But anyway, she's got her little event going. Kathy brings a date, Elliot Mintz. Now,
Yes.
I would not have remembered him had the trusty production crew gave us a little replay of who he was or is. I didn't know he was involved in that whole thing with Lisa asking Dorit if there was illegal paraphernalia at her house during a party.
Right.
I didn't remember him.
I remember him either. I just maybe we just didn't notice him.
But yeah, we get the refresher on that. Who else? Hold on. Lisa arrives. What'd you think of her outfit?
It was different.
Okay, so when she was getting ready, see, this is how I think this is all contrived. Lisa knew where they were going. She knew that it was the spot where they filmed Kill Bill. I think this was a bootleg knockoff of that. And coincidentally, they named the wig the Uma, but it was a knockoff of that. But I don't think it fit the event. It was just weird. And the wig, did it seem straggly to you? It wasn't full and bouncy. It just seemed like it was missing some hairs.
It was just, oh my goodness. The best way I can put it, it was very severe. If you know what I mean. It wasn't, the problem with it was, and this is I'm trying to be polite with this, but it looked kind of dry.
It did.
You
It
know, because it
did.
didn't. I think if it had a nice sheen to it, like a good oil spray, it'd have been okay. I think that's the main
See,
issue.
I think he made the ends too wispy. I wanted it to be like really severe but full. I wanted a blunt bob, but he made it really wispy at the end, so it looked like a scarecrow. Her bangs were too wispy for me. And then when I saw her ear poking through the side, I was like, "Oh my god. Like did he run out of hair?" That like y'all better change the name from Uma to Scarecrow. I did not like that wig. Mm-mm-mm.
It just wasn't. It just wasn't done right. That's all.
Um, I did like Garcelle's outfit. It was really cute.
Yeah, it
And
was very
who else?
appropriate. Very nice. They all looked outfit. They all looked pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't mad at anybody.
It did old Hollywood, and I didn't
Like she
think
looked
it
nice. It was
worked.
out of it was out of place.
Yeah. Um, when Kathy looking better than you, Dorit. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, let's see. Oh, PK arrived. Loved it. Um, Dorit made a comment when she saw Elliot saying, "I guess she can't go to the bathroom during this event." Good on you. Um, Garcelle pulls Lisa aside to talk to her privately.
Hmm.
Why does Lisa torture herself by asking Garcelle how was her day? And then Garcelle runs down the list of booked and busy that she is as a working
I
actress.
was like, ooh, oh, I was like, that hurt my feelings. That I
And
was like,
Lisa's like,
that hurt.
that's
That that was so cold. I was just like, oof, oof. She
good.
letting you know you ain't doing a damn thing.
But Garcelle, you wonder why she don't like you? That's why.
Right.
But Lisa does it to herself in all fairness because she need not ask her.
Yes.
So but what did you think about Garcelle asking her to try and have a conversation with Denise?
I get it because they've all been friends. Like we have to remember they've all been
Mm-hmm.
friends for 20 plus years. We have to keep that in mind. So when you
Mm-hmm.
see like two friends like going at it, like the friendship is so long, and you're friends with both, you kind of want them to fix it to where the group can come back together again. uh I think I know where she's coming from, but I kind of would just let them deal. I'm a fan of letting people deal with their own friendships because
Mm-hmm.
your issue with this person is not my issue with this person. And while it's sad to see, it's going to be what's going to be. And I think also what Garcelle's trying to tell Rena is like you did some messed up shit, and you really haven't owned up to that,
Mm-hmm.
and you keep harping on Denise to own it, and you're not doing the same thing. So now, while I understand Garcelle's sentiment, I don't think it was wise of her to involve herself because it's not necessary. They're grown. Let them work it out. Let them work it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let them work it out. Like, don't take on other people's issues.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it. I was like, and how are you involved? Why? Uh,
Which tells me,
you
which
ain't you,
tells me,
but she can't
which
even deal with her own issues with Rena.
well,
Eh,
no, she's dealt with her own issues with Rena. She's let Rena know exactly where they stand. This is more coming from the fact that you can just tell like Denise and Garcelle talk behind the scenes, of course, obviously.
mm-hmm.
And if I'm being honest, she's probably sick of hearing about it. So she probably just said, like, you know what? Let me talk to this child. Look, rent a bed. Well, she should just rent a bed. Denise is working my nerve right now. I'm tired of hearing about it. Fix it. I just what she really wants to say.
And production would have went, cut.
Oh,
That's
right.
not what we told you to say.
Exactly.
Stick to the script.
Exactly.
We hire actresses for a reason.
Right. No ad libbing. No ad libbing.
Oh my God. So yeah, but Lisa comes out tough in her confessional. She's like, no one will tell her what to do. Hmm. Wow. Where
Yeah.
was that when she was talking to Garcelle? Own
Exactly.
it.
But talking about Lisa Renna,
Mm-hmm.
I found it quite interesting that Harry found him a nice cabin to quarantine in Canada. That was so cute. I'm glad he found something.
I I I skipped that purposely because I have nothing good to say about that.
It was a
Good
nice
luck,
cabin
Harry.
though.
It was in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by several feet of snow. And that looks like it's a one room joint that's, heated by some sort of like wood burning stove in the middle of the room with a chimney going through the roof. Um, yeah. Are there bears out there? That's not the spot for me. But good luck to you, Harry.
But he's quarantining though, so he doesn't need too much.
Well, let's hope whoever he's quarantining with, in my opinion, can keep him warm.
Just saying.
Um, how come Lisa's husband never shows up to parties? Because he's always working in Canada and Eastern Europe and playing the guitar with his acrylic nails. He's got other things to do. Um, Sutton is speaking of hair, before we move on. Okay, so Erica and Kyle basically have the same hairdo with similar hair ornaments, right?
Hmm.
And I didn't think Erica's extensions matched her hair. The color was off at certain points. Maybe it was lighting for me, but I didn't think it was a good match. The part that was hanging down with the top part here.
Right.
It was just very, very weird. Let's see. Erica gets there. They talk about their hair. Yay, they had to take a picture. Kyle is always ragging on Dorit about doing her Instagram thing. Kyle is just as bad. I think she's just jealous that Dorit comes up with better poses.
Yes. Dorit knows how to hit the poses. She knows his high fashion,
Up against
darling.
the window. Oh
Yes,
my
with the lean. She got the lean on point. Kyle can't do that.
No, she can't.
Not no he she can't do that. She probably can't do
Oh
it
my
in
god.
sketches. Nuh.
True. Um, Sutton is the last to arrive. I think she was a little late because of her boot. There was an interesting little back and forth between her and her boyfriend in the car. And in her confessional, I loved it when she said, "I'm like Tom Petty. I won't back down. You go, girl."
Right.
Her backbone has gotten stronger and stronger as this season has gone by. I like it.
Well, she didn't have a choice at this point. It's like, you know what, you're not new anymore. You know, you've gone through marriage, divorce, children. I'm like, if having children does not make you strong, you know,
You see what's wrong with me,
Ablavi,
bro?
not recycling the hair. Ooh.
Y'all so messy. Tracy, that was the best answer that I could give for his whereabouts, honestly.
I mean, but we know where he is though. He's always in like in the little Vancouver people zip codes. They've never hidden that.
Yeah, he was in the episode, but when was that
Yes,
filmed? That could have been filmed weeks before. they got to get as much film as Harry Hamlin as possible, and then disperse it throughout the episode as if he's really there with Lisa.
Yeah, but they've never hinted that he's always working. Like Lisa Winnet says, Harry Hamlin is always working, which is weird to why you refer to your husband like the third person all the
Do y'all
time.
ever see any of these shows, plays, or albums that Harry Hamlin is always working on?
I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. This is on Netflix or Hulu or Zeus.
Yeah,
maybe.
y'all let us know. Zeus.
Just saying.
I just called. I was like, Zeus.
Just saying.
That's a stretch. Oh my God.
Just saying, like Harry be working. He don't be playing. He will take a coin where he can get it.
Oh God! All right. So yes, she has stepped up since she got that diamond. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Steven said maybe that's the snow that Erica's son flipped the car in. They must be independent projects. Okay, so we have to look on the Sundance channel. Yes, Steven, allegedly. Don't forget that. The last time I saw Harry Hamlin on film was Mad Men. What is he doing? Oh.
Okay. I see Harry Hamlin. Yeah, I did hear about this. He's gonna be in the Hot Zone, Anthrax. He's playing Tom Brokaw. I did hear about that. Mm-hmm. And then next year he'll be in Flowers in the Attic, The Origin, a TV miniseries. Okay. This year he was in Bless the Hearts. Don't know who that is. But it's a TV series somewhere. And then before that, he was on Defrost, the virtual series. He played Dr. Tremaine. I don't know who them people is either. It was a TV short. And then in 2018, he was on Angie Tribeca. Short? I have no clue.
Okay, and something Tribeca, what?
It's called Angie Tribeca. It's a TV series somewhere.
Somewhere?
Yeah, child. They don't give me like where I can find this mess. Okay, let me click on it.
Say he's working on callbacks for Mad Men and Law and Order. What? Y'all going all the way back?
Okay, so Angie Tribeca is a TV series that was on from 2016 to 2018. It says TV 14. Don't know what that is. 30 minutes. It was 40 episodes. Okay. See Harry's on it. Harry stay working. I ain't mad at him. I don't know where to get TV 14, but yeah. Oh, it was on TBS? No, that's something else. Never mind. But yeah, I don't know who Angie Tribeca is. Poor thing. But it got a 7 out of 10 rating, so it's okay.
Child, he's working. When we were trying to figure out what he was on, the only thing that came to my mind was Clash of the Titans.
I went to the IMDb. That's why.
Thank you for reminding me of LA Law. I didn't even remember that. My God. I just showed how old I am, though. My goodness. All right, Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
I forgot he was on Veronica Mars. Good grief.
I didn't watch that, so I wouldn't know. Kyle made a whole movie. Really? And how many minutes was she in it? Can you check to see how many minutes Kyle was in the latest Halloween picture?
Oh, shut up.
I just want to know.
Latest Halloween?
Yeah. See if her salary paid for her nose job.
Where's that?
Okay, so Lisa just can't book gigs. I think this show, how she presents herself on social media, I think it's like a combination of a lot of things. It's the reason why Lisa can't be just as booked and busy as Garcelle. And then, but she is on something, Days of Our Lives. internet edition or something like that. What is it? What's the new Days of Our Lives? I saw it being promoted. Eileen Davison is on it. They threw her a bone too.
So I don't know what it is. I don't know what is I don't know what it's called, but I did see the promo.
It's on Peacock. So this is basically the Depends of Days of Our Lives.
I can't see how many. It doesn't say how many minutes Kyle was in it, but she's playing with some chick named Lindsay Wallace though. I don't know what Lindsay Wallace got going on, but who is Lindsay Wallace?
Apparently, she was the kid Lindsay in the original Halloween.
Oh, okay.
And so now it's her grown up.
No,
Yeah.
Something I don't care about.
Shay, she broke her nose, right? But
Yes.
I think she needed the production company from the movie to pay for that nose job. So she conveniently got it broke on set. And Rinna is currently on Days of Our Lives Beyond Salem. It's streaming on Peacock. Catch it. When is Aunt Jessie and Target Fashion coming to the show? Aunt Jessie. What's her name? Lori Loughlin?
Yeah, Lori Loughlin, yeah.
Did she do all her probation?
I think she got out for good behavior.
So she ain't get like 10 years probation?
I think it was like 6 months, wasn't it? Oh.
Wow. Poor puppy. Oh Lord, we have just derailed this conversation.
So it says so the Full House actor was sentenced to 2 months in prison in August after pleading guilty to a federal charge of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud. She was fined $150,000 and will be required to complete 100 hours of community service upon her release from prison.
Oh.
So 2 months in club fed and 100 hours of maybe reading to elderly people. And she'll probably hire somebody to do that for her too.
Nice.
A stunt double, maybe. In my opinion, that's what I would do.
Okay, so what is the interaction or non-interaction between Erica and Sutton when Sutton arrives? Like she didn't acknowledge her?
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see it either. So how did Garcelle say that was a high and a bye?
I'm trying to think back.
Because they were both at the High Boys.
Right.
And Sutton came up. She greeted somebody. And Erica was just like looking at her. Right. And then she looked away. She stood there and then she's like, oh, dessert or something. And she walked away. Or I love candy. Oh, the candy. She went over to see the candy. Okay. I love candy. So she went over and she did that. And I was just like, there was no high.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So we get to the dinner. Rob gives a really nice welcome speech about what friendship means to them. That's foreign to this group. Sorry. And then Crystal follows up, saying that she's welcoming everybody there to share in a bit of her culture. And she tells all the ladies have red envelopes with money in it. And when the animals come around, you put them in their mouth and feed them the envelope. And what was in the envelope will come back to you many times over. And then Kyle does the dumbest thing of this season, starts behaving like a total poop head. What animals are coming around? And then the drums start playing and she freaks out for no good God reason. Dumbest moment of the episode.
Yeah. Poor thing.
So anyway, they get through that without another catastrophe. The Chinese dragons come through, they eat the money, and then they're finished. Again, Kyle. So somebody asks Crystal, like what are the traditions surrounding Chinese New Year? Was it Kyle who asked her that? I think it
It was
was.
Kyle.
Yeah. And so, she starts saying, everybody cleans up their house, they go get a haircut, there's no swearing, and you don't sweep things under the rug or something like that. Everybody wants to go into the new year with a clean slate. And so on New Year's Day, you don't throw out garbage or something like that. She gives all these things. And so Kyle turns to Sutton and goes, speaking of sweeping things under the rug. I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah, there's no sweeping by Sutton.
But why is Kyle constantly doing this? Can we figure out Sutton backstory? What's Sutton backstory? She just looked at Sutton shade. Oh, so it was the look she gave her. But you notice that red eyeliner eyeshadow thing that Erica had going on was doing her no favors. It looked really weird on her.
Yeah, it's not blended properly.
Shay said Erica was packing candy in her purse for later.
Oh my goodness. Probably though, I would. You gotta make them thousands stretch when you ain't got millions no more.
Oh my God. Tracy says, oh my God, her reaction. A sneak peek at Halloween acting. Yes. That was her bit from Halloween. That was her snippet from Halloween right before she gets killed. My goodness. All right. So, let me tell you something. Sutton is a better woman than me. Because from the first time that Kyle started throwing her pissy shade at me, I'd have been like, cancel our rental agreement.
Right.
I'm not paying you another fucking dime. I'll go live in my $200,000 car before I pay you another cent for your broke, bummed out house.
Stop.
Anywho.
You don't offend. My philosophy is this: don't offend people paying you money. Just saying.
Child, and you saw when Kyle says to Sutton, when are you moving into your house? And Garcelle was like, she wants you out, Sutton. And then she caught herself and she was like, I was just joking, right? I was just joking. I think Garcelle realizes that these women do not get her sense of humor. And she doesn't want to give them any more excuses for coming after her this season.
Right.
She shouldn't be handling her season like this in fear of what these women are going to think.
Right.
They get everybody else's dog shit sense of humor. Why not hers? Oh, fucking sake. Ay, ay, ay. And anyway, I'm not even going to talk about that no more. So then she kind of throws Erica under the bus again, and Erica says it. Oh, you people, like not Erica. Sutton is irritated with Kyle at this point because she makes a little comment under her breath about it.
Here's my thing, and I'm going to say this. Erica's reactions, I can understand her stance, her point of view. I get it. You really expect your friends to support you, and if they have questions, come to you and ask you behind the scenes. That being said, this is reality TV, so we have to remember that she needs to understand, ma'am. Granted, this is a serious situation. You're still in a reality TV show, so not everything is going to be completely 100% supportive, positive towards you. No, not at all. But you expect people to apologize to you, but you don't want to do any apologizing just because you're going through something major. Just because you're going through something major does not give you the right to be an asshole. And when you're an asshole, people aren't going to want to support you 100%. It makes it
Mm-hmm.
very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So you are right. You have the right to feel how you feel. If I were in your position, I would expect my friends to support me, even if they think I was scamming. They can come to me and say, you know what, I think I was scamming, but there's no proof. So I'm going to support you until proof is presented. I get it,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't get to mistreat people because you may not have access to the money you allegedly may have swindled. I'm just saying. Like I said, I understand wanting support. I think we all would in that position, but it works both ways. You to want to get support, you have to be completely open and honest and transparent with people.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, like, you can be like, you know what, I'm gonna keep it 100. I saw he slipped me that 20 mil, and I did not ask any questions where it came from. I'm serious. That's the way I would approach it. Like, you can just say, he put $20 million. He gave my company $20 million. I don't know why he did it. Had no clue where the money came from, but I didn't ask any questions. You could tell the truth and not implicate yourself. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult, and that's all they really wanted. And your friends would have rallied behind you, but your friends can't rally behind you when the story changes like every other week. That puts doubt in their mind, and she's not owning any part of that, which is frustrating them. Kyle is just saying it in her confessionals. Sutton just told her straight out what it is. I think even Dorit has said something, but Dorit, she just said that for camera time. We understand. She had camera time in, so she had to do something controversial. I mean, Garcelle it's interesting that Garcelle's the one sitting back and just watch everything play out, taking everything in. She's like, okay, I see it.
What do you think about Steven's comment?
Yeah, um Kyle wants other people to ask the question. She doesn't want to be the one to do it. And the way Kyle's acting, I keep wondering, did Tom funnel y'all some money when Mauricio was going through his hard times?
Ooh.
Like, why aren't you asking these questions?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just curious. Like, she's playing like ultimate defense for Erica this season. Kyle is questioning Erica, but not super direct. She'll allude to some things, but wait till somebody else asks. Like, yeah, let us know, Erica. We're here for you. I'm like, what? Wait, you let them take the bullet, but like, yes, Erica, we're just here for you. Get out of here. Get out of here. So
But
I'm just curious.
the silence. They just left Sutton out there like flailing, and the silence. And good on Garcelle saying, we waiting for you to give a response. And
Right.
Erica, rude fuck shit self saying, I have nothing to say. Child.
But you understand what Garcelle spoke of. Erica, we're gonna try to pull that with Garcelle now. And I'm waiting for the reunion for Dorit tries to pop off at Garcelle. Maybe it's just me. By one time, I just wanted Garcelle to say, Dorit, who are you yelling at? I'm motherfucking Garcelle Bouvet. Who are you? I would just like her to say that. If she just give me that one moment, I'll be happy. Because baby, Garcelle Bouvet had been in Hollywood long before anyone knew who a Dorit Kemsley was, and only people know what a Dorit Kemsley was is because of Lisa Vanderpump. It's called Thing a Thing. Just saying.
Oh Lord, look at what Steven say just now.
It's interesting. I think anyone with an actual career who's actually booked and busy outside of this show is intimidating. Because if you look at all the ladies, right? Who really has anything major going on outside of Garcelle? And I think what it is that they were hoping Garcelle would leave when Denise left.
I
That didn't
think
happen.
Lisa was hoping for that.
Right. Now what, and also if you look at the season, Garcelle, Sutton, and even Crystal, they have become the fan favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And Kathy Hilton likes all of them, which is another issue for the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Because from what I remember, before the season started, Kathy don't mess with Lisa Rinna. Kathy don't
Has
mess
she
with her.
ever had any alone time with Lisa Rinna?
I don't think so. I don't think they've ever filmed anything like outside of the group.
Lord, that's telling.
Thanks, Trey. Yes, we finally got to 600.
Oh
I
my
can't click
God.
on comments.
No, oh, sorry. Well, look, here's the comment that I wanted you. It was I highlighted it before, but then when I saw Steven's comment, I want to go back
Okay.
to this. What do you think about what Kelly says?
I wonder if supposed to do Bear with Garcelle next year. She was gone working a lot last year. I think that slowed her down. Well, yeah. She was always working and she was always late. So I get that, which
Mm-hmm.
means there needs to be more one-on-one time filming. And I
Mm-hmm.
think overall, the main issue with Garcelle is actually between it's Dorit and Lisa and Garcelle. I don't think, but what they're doing affects the rest of the group. And we understand that Dorit is only picking at Garcelle for camera time, and Garcelle hasn't given her what she's asking for yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Dorit can handle that. I'm sorry, I don't think
No.
she can handle that.
Mm-mm. What'd you think about what PK said to Erica? That the silence was epically uncomfortable.
PK, I mean, we might have to replace Dorit with PK. They might have to switch roles now. We might need to get PK Dorit's diamonds. We can still get Dorit with the fashions at a discount. I'm just saying. Because you demote Dorit, and then you promote PK, and then you save on you save salary, and you get the same product, but you just give one liners from PK. So it's an overall win.
All right. Well, we see a scene in the bathroom with Kyle and Sutton.
Oh, Shay says, why doesn't Erica have a huge music career? Oh,
Yeah,
it's because it was bought, allegedly.
that was a bad purchase.
Allegedly, what the people are saying is that they use other people's money to buy all those downloads, like all those streamings.
Say what
You know, how people,
now? Really?
yeah, that was the word. Like, yeah, they were buying. You know how all those sales, how she got to number one? Because to get to number one is like
She
pretty
was at
much based
number
on sales,
one
right?
where?
Some like alternative electronica dance pop charts I
In the
never seen.
Philippines?
They didn't say what country now, but allegedly they were buying those sales. They were buying them themselves to push her up the charts. That's why people say her career is fake and phony.
Oh,
Because people ask like number one where on whose charts.
I didn't know that.
Because people wonder like how are you coming out number one and no one knows who you are.
Okay, so Tracy, you a mess. PK working for his own diamond. I can agree. He wants two salaries in that house. Um, and Steven says she's a number one Billboard artist. A billboard in LA? Not the magazine, right? Really? Okay. She would buy a million copies for herself.
Yes, that's what they
Yo,
were saying. This is exactly what they were saying because she would buy a
you
million
and
copies for
Steven
herself.
are messy. You and
The,
Steven are messy.
no, this is what the people are saying because they're like, how is this mid 40s woman coming out of nowhere becoming number one all of a sudden? That's what the people are saying. I can't go against the people.
PK polishing that diamond every day is secret. Oh my god. Oh, Steven, y'all think that she's cheating? Oh, poor thing. What'd you think about the Kyle and Sutton in the bathroom? segment.
Kyle flip flopping as usual. Sorry.
Sutton needs to stop talking to Kyle.
Agreed.
Mm-mm-mm. They serve dessert. Kathy goes over to Erica privately and says that she feels that they're a lot alike because they're both so sensitive. And Erica says that sometimes she's too sensitive. To who?
Well,
When?
I just want to
Interesting.
know. I just want to know why she's sticking up for Erica so much. I really do.
Mm.
It's just more. It's more of like, and it's not even sticking up because she's not like ride or die. Like Rena's ride or die. Oh, like I said, Lisa Rena ultimate defense. Love it. But I just want to know why you can't. If Erica's your friend, why can't you just ask her the questions that need to be asked? That's
Mm-hmm.
all. Like no one's against her. That's the thing. No one's against her.
Erica's just too defensive. And I think Sutton said it best. Her reactions make people scared to ask her anything. And you know, Kyle just took the coward's way out of throwing her tenant and friend, sort of, under the bus every opportunity that she could to get her own questions answered by subjecting her friend and tenant to that sort of abuse.
Right.
It's just really weird. I haven't watched it, but love your breakdowns too. Oh, thanks, La Earl. Um, they made Real Andy take down the video that gave the specifics. Real Andy of Beverly Hills. He had a video on this. Jamal, you know about it?
Which one?
Um, it's something that Steven said. I'm assuming that it has something to do with her acquiring #1 status on
I
Billboard.
do remember that video.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they made him take that down.
Oh wow.
Even though the rumors were out there, they weren't done in video form.
Oh. Oh boy.
I remember watching the video. I'm like, yeah, I remember hearing this.
Okay. So Kathy brings Erica over to the other girls. It's Sutton, Kyle, and Lisa standing up there. And someone asks, what were they talking about? And Kyle says, we were talking about you, meaning Erica. And basically Sutton says, we need to talk. And Sutton basically wants to clarify things that have been said. She admits that she was being judgy at first. And Sutton would like a one-on-one with her. Erica says she needs a minute, probably to consult with attorneys before she talks with her.
Yeah, I will go with that.
And yeah, that was the end of the episode. The final comments on each woman. Sutton is still waiting for the talk with Erica. She's moved out of Kyle's rental finally, 6 months after the 6-week deadline. Kyle put her Bel Air home up on the market. Her daughters are the listing agents. Mm-hmm. She's still close to Kathy, and she finally has Kim's new number. It added a ready-to-wear collection to the bridal collection, and she designed her dress for the reunion. Okay. Lisa is considering adding an acrylics line to her makeup collection, thanks to Harry. She finally approves of Amelia's relationship with Lord Disick, and then they broke up. Garcelle is back to filming The Real in studio. She stopped dating. Her kids are happy. And that was it. Well, Crystal apparently still color codes every aspect of her life. And she's looking forward to visiting China to see her pop star brother, who, when he comes to the States, is her nanny. And Erica is still all up in these headlines with everything that's going on in her life. Her circle of friends has gotten smaller. And are you surprised? You've been saying it all season, Erica.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm. But that was it. I think this is a good setup to punt over to the reunion.
I agree. It was subtle, but it was nice.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on. Tom G bought the billboard right off the 405 in LA. It just got reported as the number one billboard, allegedly misunderstanding. Wink, wink, LOL. Oh my God. Y'all are so messy. And Shay wants to know who's buying Rena Cosmetics. I don't know. Where are they selling? Is it only online
Let
or
me check.
is it like in a store? Where's her lip smackers at?
Okay, so right now I see it on Rena Beauty, Runway Rogue. Let me see this. Yeah, it looks like no. I think I can only see it on Rena Beauty. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere else. Okay, let me just double check. By okay, is it at Ulta? Let me check. Give me one moment. Sorry, everybody. Give me one moment.
Didn't she lose her contract with QVC because of some things that she said on social media?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Shay, I don't think she's back on QVC yet. Oh my Lord. Tracy says Dollar Tree.
I'm trying to see. Oh,
Mm?
oh, it's not Ulta. Never mind.
Maybe Target.
Yeah, right now it looks like only on only on Rena Beauty.
Oh.
Okay.
You think that this makeup line could go the way of Everhue?
I mean, it's possible.
Is she sold out of anything on her website?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, guys, look, Black Friday's coming up. She's probably going to have a massive liquidation sale.
I would. I'm looking at her website right now. I'm just trying to see where it's sold. Because normally when I mean she's showing us where like the ad she's got, which is good, which is the publications with Us Weekly, which is good. Like don't get me wrong, but normally I would think you would want to show like where else you can buy this.
Yeah, you usually do cross what is it?
Promote, right?
Yeah. But if you have no place else to distribute your your stuff to, your product to,
All right.
I'm telling you, she has burnt a lot of bridges. Hello, Largicers. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
I'll search for discontinued. Wait,
Excuse me, sorry.
I'll search for discontinued Everhue products on eBay before I buy Reno Cosmetics. Oh my God.
Yeah, she's not on Amazon.
She's not.
I don't see it. I just typed in Rena Beauty. I just typed in Rena Beauty just to see what pops up, and I'm not getting anything.
Look on eBay.
Let's see.
It's like a toxic. Oh yeah, Rena is like a toxic cloud of negativity. That's true.
Okay, I see you, Rena Beauty.
Wait, what?
She's on eBay.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Ay, ay, ay.
they're new listings.
Lips by Lisa. Oh
Rena Beauty lip gloss, guilty pleasure. Is that one of them? Guilty pleasure.
my god. That was a joke when I said look on eBay.
Oh well. Let me double check to make sure it's not a duplicate because that does happen.
Well, maybe somebody bought it and didn't like it. So they just
Wait a
put it up
minute.
on eBay.
Oh yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her logo. Yeah.
Wait,
So
it's
she's
actually Lisa Cosmet. I mean, Rena
yeah
Cosmetics.
yeah. I compared the logos. Yeah.
Oh dear.
So yeah, she's on eBay. So she's somewhere else, which is good. Let's check Target. I'm just happy she's selling somewhere because anytime you start a business, it's difficult, and I want everyone to do well, even if you're not the best of person.
Mm. Trey, so
Oh,
you
it
hear
says
that?
zero.
Lisa's stuff is on eBay.
It says zero results for Rena Beauty on Target.
Oh.
I'll try one more place, TJ Maxx. Hey, if your stuff is on, if your stuff is on somebody's shelves, you're winning. All right. Nope, nothing on TJ Maxx. So I mean,
Because
like
they
eBay.
only get it when it's going into liquidation or it's a past season.
Well,
And she just
hey,
started. She just like she should be completing her first full season, like first full
that's true.
year. So TJ Maxx, Ross, and Marshalls, I guess they negotiate with big retailers to get past season stuffs to resell it for them. So it's still a little early, I think,
Mhm.
for them. Oh my God. Larger Curve says try DD's and Shay says try Walmart. What about Kohl's? I never go there, but what about them? This is so sad. This is so sad. If any of y'all come across Lisa Rinna's lip smackers anywhere, please report back to us. Just leave it in the comments or tell us in the live chat or something. That was quick. Already disintegrated? Nuh-uh. Any word on Garcelle returning? I think Garcelle is holding out for more money. She knows her worth. Her and Sutton were made this season. They made this season. So I don't blame her for holding out a little bit to get some extra coins. Let's see. Already disintegrated. Ross and Burlington will have Christmas gift sets. That's true.
Mhm.
Good for Garcelle. I think Garcelle will return. I do. I think she's just negotiating well.
Oh yeah, she knows. She knows what she's worth.
Hey, Alex, Indiana. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have a beer, oh my God. I ain't tell y'all to buy it. Just let us know where y'all see it. We just want to know. Mm-mm-mm. They didn't deserve extra cheddar for dealing. Yes, they deserve. Well, Sutton deserved hazard pay. for that mess. Oh yeah, since she lost the Fenty gig, maybe
Mm-hmm.
Lisa's lip smackers could supplement. Go on, girl. They such good friends. So supportive. So, anywho, Jamal, any final comments on this uh final episode of this season?
Nope. All in all, it was good.
All right, so we are all looking forward to the reunion next week. Is that what's it is coming on next week, right?
It should be yes.
And so the finale for Potomac is coming up on Halloween, with the following week, November 7th, the first part of their reunion. Damn, that was quick.
Yeah, it was. Like that was
Gosh.
a quick season.
Uh-uh-uh. Anywho, guys, thanks for tuning in the live chat. Hello to everybody in the replay crew. And thank you so much for getting us to 600 subscribers. We really, really, really appreciate it. We love all of our mods. Thank you so much for helping us out and just being a part of our little community. To everyone who's participated, we're really, really grateful. Jamal?
I think you said it perfectly. I mean, this has been a cool journey. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, we get to have people to talk to about these shows that people at work pretty much are looking at us like we're crazy. Like, you watch that? Yeah, I watch it. So, I mean, it's been a steady climb, and steady's always better.
Mm-hmm.
Steady's always better. It's much more fun, and it's a good thing. Can't complain.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice if we got to 1,000 by the end of the year, though. Just saying.
No, no, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. I mean, things will happen in their own time.
True.
They always do. Everything always works out for the best somehow. I mean, you do the best you can, and you just stick to what you do best, and how can I put this? Stick to what you do best. Stand by your opinion. Don't back
Mm-hmm.
up off of it. If you feel it, say it, and go with it. Do your best to go with facts as you know them, and facts that you can see. To me, if I can see something, I feel I can give an opinion on it, because like this is what you've shown me, and this is what to me commentary is all about. Go with what you see, what you read. You can go by what you hear. Mark your sources. Be respectful. I mean, you can give commentary on people and be respectful. You don't have to be nasty and rude. There's no real point to it. Um, and keep it moving. You know, does drama sell? Sure, but drama is just not my thing, because I don't do drama in my real life, so I'm not gonna do it
Mm-hmm.
online. I'm just not doing it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going through these last comments. Guys, you are so cool. Y'all are so great. We love y'all for always showing up for us. We really
Oh,
appreciate it.
give me 1 second. Let me do something
Uh-huh.
real quick, just
Mm-hmm.
so in case for the people who weren't here yesterday.
Thank you, Larger Curves. You like the intimacy of this channel? Oh, thank you, Steven. Yeah, this is a no drama zone. You know me. I just like watching puppies and kittens and Korean
Korean
street
street
food.
food.
Yes.
So yeah, like that's I put in chat. For people who weren't here yesterday, um, we're creating a second channel, rebranding a second channel we already have, and we're gonna be doing commentary on topics outside of that. One of the things I want to talk about is how why YouTube has been taking away R. Kelly's channel, but they're still offering his music on the streaming service. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
R.
That's a whole
Kelly
mess.
had a channel?
Yes.
Doing what?
Oh, mostly what people artists will do. They will have their songs on their. They'll create a channel, And then what they do is they put their songs on their channel, and of course people are gonna subscribe, so it's easy money for them. It's easy revenue for them.
Oh, I did not know that.
Nicki Minaj has like a huge channel, huge.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. Oh, y'all are just so sweet. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all for hanging in there with us. We know that we are not very gimmicky, but we do like to have really good conversations based on the trash that we see on this television.
It's just the things they do. It's like, and they understand it. And here's the thing: what people don't realize, like celebrities, reality TV stars, I don't really think they get mad about people talking about them. They understand they're on TV. It's to be expected. I think where they get upset where you take things and turn them into blatant lies, and then you tarnish some of their quote unquote reputation. So I get that, but if you're doing commentary on what you see, like I don't think they have an issue because they're like, okay, look, this is what we did. this is the BS we did, so we can't really go against it.
Aw, thank you guys. We really appreciate y'all. So tomorrow, I have to go and watch this now. I have to watch the Whitney episode, My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Come on back here tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're going to be talking about that, the latest episode. And then after the recap, we'll drop the link, and you guys can call in, and we can talk about anything that's happened this week that y'all want to talk about. Aw. I love that little YouTube oasis.
Right. I love that. Thanks, LA Earl.
Thank you.
We just try to stick to what we see and what we read, what we see on Instagram and Twitter. Like, I'm getting used to screenshotting things on Instagram. Let me see. Give me 2 seconds. I want to see what did I thought I saw something today. Now, was it screenshot? Is that screenshot? It was a whole mess. I was like, are you serious?
What were you looking at?
Oh, this is another topic I want to talk about on the new channel. Educators across the country warn about new viral slap a teacher TikTok challenge involving students assaulting their teachers and posting it online. Yeah, we gonna have to talk about that on the new channel. So that's no.
Is that for real though?
I believe it because there was a story about how there was a challenge of where kids were stealing like literally stealing water fountains and fire extinguishers.
What?
And posting it online. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming up with these crazy and crazier challenges. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the whole Salt Lake City situation. That's a whole mess with the caterer. More and more stuff has been coming out.
Really?
Yes. Let me find it. So there was a back and forth. We saw the post from the caterer. Excuse me. Then the Angie comes on and says, Aubrey, I see you deleted my response. Again, from my perspective, this was never about you. This was about my mistrust towards Lisa. I've always said you're a good person. That's why I didn't mention your names. I'm not sure why you lied about you. I'd love to know. Typically, when calling someone a liar, there should be a reason. I thought the world of you and Marco open to talk. Also, production asked me not to tell Lisa, which is why I asked you not to. Also, because I didn't trust her, not because I was being sneaky.
Wait, what? Who said that to who? I mean, who wrote that to who?
Angie wrote that to the caterer, Audrey.
Oh.
And then, so apparently, I have to try to find this, but I think I saw that this her scene was supposed to be like one of the first scenes or something. It was weird. And this is I got this from, sorry guys. Oh, from the Real Housewives franchise on Instagram.
Goodness. Well,
So yeah, we have some stuff coming up, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. This channel is our baby, like we love our reality TV, but we kind of have opinions on things outside of reality TV. So that's the whole purpose of the channel. We're only going to be over there once or twice a week at most, just a creative outlet for us, and to talk about other things. Because I still wish we had talked about the whole Meghan Markle and Prince, the little Prince person in their situation. That damn interview. Oh, sorry. My bad.
hot mess. Hot mess.
Yeah, they are really acting wild in these streets. So are we good?
Yes, we are. So
All right.
join us tomorrow, guys.
Yes.
Until next time, my friend.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye.